Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to go over a coin called Vulcan Forge or PYR, trading for $4.23. A couple things you want to pay attention to. This coin last little run up had a lot of hype into it, and it's on some pretty good exchanges too. You know, Crypto.com, Binance, KuCoin. So definitely got areas to pump in here. It's on Femex too, so you can have guys go in there and short it for sure. And on KuCoin, probably I would think. Um, Now let's see, 125,000 followers. So everything so far looks good. High risk, high risk here. So this is the hype. This is the hype right here. You see extended fifth wave. Extended fifth wave. You got your bearish divergence, did a correction, and everything looks good so far for a wave two correction. And you can see right there, hit 0.786 on the nose. I was actually waiting to do Vulcan Forge or PYR guy because I wanted to see the reaction off the bottom. This is, obviously a higher risk coin. Wait for the reactions, wait for that bullishness for coins like this to come in and then pick it up on a dip. Okay. It's better to, I'll show you an example. It's better to say pick it up. You got bullish activity and you pick it up here and you're pretty confident of it to ride it in a wave like in this area rather than just going right here, buying a dip on a coin like this, and then you can have a drop. It can keep on going. But either way, 786, massive wave run up there. What is this going to do? Is it going to do a massive third wave bounce up all the way up to there? Don't think so, guys. You're going to this is probably going to end up looking something like this. So here's your two. It'll probably go up to like maybe a third wave, like just beyond here. Okay. Somewhere probably in that area, in my opinion. Okay. You want to be aware of that. All right. I know you can have some moon boys coming up with these Fibonacci targets. It's not going to do that, guys. The macro environment is not set up for be doing massive third waves right now. So you want to plan accordingly. But you will have moon boys coming up with these Fibonacci targets like that. So don't buy that. Take it with a grain of salt. But that would be my guess. Is something like would be more reasonable. Would have a wave that's probably going to be about the same size, more or less, maybe a little bit shorter, even possibly just because of the hype that was right there. So 50 to these areas is what I would suspect. Okay. Those areas. And you're still talking about massive gains, guys. I mean, look at that, 6, 7, you're looking at massive gains potentially. So you should be completely satisfied with that. Good luck going into, over at the NASDAQ or something like that, trying to find massive gains like that. I'm going to take that off. Just keep it clean. So it has a nice 3-wave down, has 5 up, 3 back. What is that? 5 up, 3 back. 5 up, 3 back. What is that? Buy signal. That's a buy signal. You 5 up, 3 back. 786, good. So wave 2 target. Let's go and take a look at the waves in there on the daily. Okay. So yeah, look, you got divergence right there. So more than likely you got a nice impulse off the bottom here. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would say that that's good, even though it looks 3-wave-ish here, 3-wave-ish there. So you can see nice 4th wave for the 3rd wave blast. All right, came down good. So the reason it probably did something like that is you see this wave 1. See how it did a 3-wave-ish move? Boom. Went up onto this 3rd wave, back down, and it did it on the 5th. Okay? So now let's take a look at the correction of this wave off of that wave. See if we have bullish signals to the top. And it looks like you do. Yeah, almost 786. Okay, that's good. That's good for this coin. So you're looking at 1, 2 here, possibly, and now it's in a third start of probably a first wave of a third, possibly. You want to be aware too, this could be A, B, and then a C, and doing a mega bounce, okay? So you got good signals there, and then let's take a look at that. And it's like some sort of third wave probably. So like a 1, 2, 3, 4. And you could have multiple sequences in there too, guys. That's the issue right here. So you're gonna have to wait for this thing to finish before you start jumping into something like this. So it's looking like 1, 2, 1, 2. So yeah, you get to wait for this to finish. You have to wait for this thing to finish. Something like this possibly. would be my guess. It might not be done over here. So you have to wait for this to finish. It's going to be something probably like this, 1, 2. So it'll be like this for a little while. So you're going to have probably a little bit of volatility in the market. So I'd say, hey, like that, and then maybe a move up like that or something like that possibly. So it's probably going to be hanging around in there in that area for a little while. And then you take a look at Vulcan Forge on 12-hour, wherever it ends up, and you see a good amount of bearish divergence in here. So you have third wave, it'll come up and it'll create that bearish divergence and you can pick it up. And it's also going to depend on the hype too. I know a lot of people on Twitter are talking about this. So this is more in the gaming sector, NFT space. So you're going to want to see where it's going to correct to in these areas, back down to these areas. So I'm just using this as an example, guys, to plan accordingly with this coin. It's definitely looking like it's putting off it has bullish signals behind it for sure, guys. So this would be the area. Wait for that finish off, come to this correction, and wait for this correction to see what it's going to do. What if it's going to give you bullish or bearish signals back down over here? You're not missing much. You're not missing much by not getting in there. Think about it. Like here's $4.62. It could come back down to $3.62, and here's the bottom right here at $2.59. You're not missing much, guys. You got time to wait to see how this is. 36% is all you're going to miss on a coin like this. So go back out to a daily, check it out. Let's see. Yeah, even on the daily, you got divergence. It's coming up for that third wave. Yeah, so I just wait for a correction. Everything looks good. Just the overall picture and the reaction off the bottom that it did here and this correction and over here, everything looks pretty good. Just start strategizing and start pick it up if you're really interested in this coin. It's looking like it's taken off before some of the other these coins in the same sector. Just this right here should be your telltale sign that it's pretty good to go. Up on 5, back on 3, 7, 8, 6. This being a B wave, the probability of this being a B going that deep is very low. Very low. Could it be? It could. You always want to be aware of that, but pretty low. And it's getting bullish signals out in there, just picking up on a correction is what I would do. I'll be adding this one. I haven't already been watching it. I just been waiting a little bit of time for it to suss itself out in this area because, like I said, it is in a more volatile asset class of the cryptoverse, if you will, and I just wanted to see its reaction. So you're not missing anything yet. Could it just start running? I don't think so. I'll just wait for a correction, guys. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.